Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back to Anyone with a Fat Ass. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Drago with my co-host, Jeffrey Osmus.
I don't think we have many listeners with a fat ass.
We got some Slim Jims.
We got Slim.
Listen to this pod, dude.
This is a slim fit crowd.
Some no back having, but smart folks and horny.
Yes.
Speaking of smart and horny, guys,
Yes,
we've got
sir.
an unbelievable guest.
We got a
today.
guest.
One of the funniest men on the planet, Tucker Brookshire.
Tucker Brookshire, my former roommate.
Yes, sir. Good to be back on the pod, boys. Horny as I was the last episode and the one before that.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
this is your
God damn,
third
it is
time.
my brand. Unbelievable.
Wow. Still horny.
Yep, still horny, still cranking the old hog.
Creatined up. He's
Creatined up.
getting swole.
My body looks unbelievable. I have up $38 in my bank account, but I am shredded like you would not believe because I can't leave the house, you know. I just have to sit in there and like do prison workouts because I literally don't have the money to like buy a Gatorade. Just looking amazing.
You did do prison workouts during COVID in our house. You're doing the same one.
Are you fueling these workouts with just like full blown, just like bodega hot dogs? Like, is that how you're getting? Is that where you get?
Yeah, what's your
protein
diet
from?
like on $38?
No way, no lie. I've eaten the same thing like every day for like 6 years. I have like food autism for sure.
Well, fucking tell me, bro. Don't leave us hanging like that.
Every day I start the day off every day with 3 eggs, a bagel with some cream cheese and honey, and some turkey in the eggs. And then for lunch, I'll have a bowl of Greek yogurt with granola, frozen raspberries, a little bit of protein powder if I can afford it.
Yeah.
And then some honey and maybe some frozen blueberries. And then I'll have a couple snacks in the middle of the day. And then for dinner, I have turkey, rice, and eggs.
Wow.
Every day.
Every single day. Unless
Incredible.
I'm like, I I hit like a restaurant or something. I treat myself every now and then.
Man,
Incredible.
You got eggs coming out of your eyeballs.
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
What the
So you have
hell?
the same shit every day.
Pretty
the
much.
Exact shape, exact volume.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Also, I can just fucking clap a couple cheeks, to keep the body tight. I sound like such a douche right now.
No, I mean, looking good naked is majority of what you want.
You
in
never
life.
have looked good naked, have you, Drago?
What?
No.
Dude, I look great naked.
It's just a lot of nothing.
What?
It's just a stretched out twerp.
That's
You look like
crazy.
Gumby. You're just a
No.
Balkan Gumby.
No, it's
yeah.
very solid. Low body fat over here.
The
I gotta
body.
be honest. I feel it might be a little underwhelming because you were such an athlete before.
Well, now, yeah, it's not what it used to
That's
be.
what we're
for sure.
saying. That's what
Right,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Your golden age is behind you.
Well, it's
I'm the hottest I've ever been.
Jeff, you have a little bit of an ass on you.
I got a dump.
Yeah, I
got a
can see you
fat
looking all
ass.
right with that thing back there.
Yeah.
Pile driving.
Yeah.
Jeff's bod is really it's a tough
Yeah,
one.
no.
No,
the
I got
middle
a
would
great
be bad.
face. The
Yeah.
good face.
The Buddha belly. It's a Buddha
The belly.
belly.
I'm the fattest I've ever been.
That's
Are you really?
178 fast I've ever been.
With success comes weight.
Sorry, you don't get a headline when you're under 170. Gotta put on a little pounds. These gin and tonics gotta go somewhere. Every show.
That is how it goes.
Drag, I could beat you in any athletic contest.
It's just, dude. I mean, first off, when we hooped,
Run 400 meters.
I was everything. I was everything when
we
we
played
hooped.
basketball. His shoulder popped out after
Did we
2
tell you
games,
this? You
like a
probably heard about it.
bitch.
No.
With the squad. So me and Jeff played Tom and Timmy 2-on-2, and I smoked them. I mean, Jeff was just.
I made a few shots.
Jeff-
I made a few
If
shots.
Jeff tried to dribble the ball, they stole it from him.
And I didn't try to dribble that often. I've shot 70% from the field.
I believe
Did
that.
I not? I didn't shoot more than 2 feet from the hoop. But
These
I made 'em
Minnesota
all.
Whites, Loki, y'all are sneaky with the athleticism.
Well, yeah,
I will say.
exactly.
He's not, though.
Okay,
He's
never
just
mind.
It's not.
I
he's
ran a
Minnesota.
5:20 mile in
Tommy
high
can
school.
play though.
Tommy, I can see. Well, Tommy better be able to play. Probably grew up with a court in his backyard.
I had a court in my driveway. Come on.
My dear friend.
There we go.
Drago had a court. He probably had a fucking indoor court in the back.
Drago had a court on the golf course that he lived on.
Did you live on a golf course?
No, my parents moved to one like
And
5
that's where you
years ago.
fled during the BLM protest. I'll always remember it. Fled to the suburbs when George Floyd was murdered.
not-
Drago's like, sorry, I'm on the links, kids.
It's true.
When Lori Lightfoot brought the bridges up and tried to trap us downtown Chicago, Drago was at home watching the Goldbergs with his parents.
You did.
I'll say this: it wasn't my intention, but the timing was not the best. That's for sure.
You wouldn't have been at the protest anyways. If you had been living in downtown, you would not have gone.
You guys were all like, we were spitting on cops and stuff like that, and I was
You
like,
don't
oh man,
spit on a cop.
yeah, you were, dude.
I know he did
Dude,
it.
Gasper was saying that he was like telling a cop to like suck his dick.
Oh, I was saying some wild shit.
definitely
I
doing
said
shit
some
like that.
wild shit. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, looking back on that, I was wilding out.
I mean, we were just bored in the end.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe in what we did, not fully how we did it.
yeah, I'm kind of pro. I'm not pro cop, but I think you do have to have cops at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think this is
Half
actually
as many.
This
I
is
say
good for
half.
the listeners. Actually, what was your dynamic while living together during COVID? What was Geoff like, and Geoff, what was Tucker like?
I was a great roommate. I did nothing wrong.
Jeff honestly was a good
I was a
roommate.
good roommate.
He was just a little odd, he fucking eats weird shit, and he's like a strange guy. But he was actually like a pretty
You
great
could be
roommate.
strange as long as it doesn't hurt people. Just live
Yeah.
your weird. It's nothing. Drago refuses to do anything out of the box. That's why he's caged.
Well, I
Eat
don't
some
know.
raw asparagus. Whatever. Who cares?
I eat broccoli every day.
Okay.
Do you want to know what's in my salad?
What are you doing?
Spinach, grilled chicken, broccoli, onions, banana peppers,
You're
That's a
making
great
this?
cranberries.
Oh, you're
That's a
getting this
great
at a
diet.
bodega.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not making this. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're hitting the Brooklyn Organic and go and toss it in the box.
Yeah, the OG. That shit
Yeah.
is so tight.
That shit is fire. I go there too.
Yeah. Anyways, what was Tucker like during?
Tucker was good, clapping loudly. Loud fuck Tuck. I
So,
heard
is that-
every
can we-
thrust he ever made.
Can we
I
out
felt
you
it all.
for being a little bit of a screamer.
Sure, I get in there. I fucking let him know.
Nothing wrong.
but-
I bet Drago, you're quiet. I bet.
I haven't said a word.
I bet you don't
And
even tell.
No woman has heard anything.
I feel like at
from
the end
me.
you just whisper, "Thank you,"
No.
and then you gotta go.
I
Drago
dude,
won't cuddle. He'll fuck and then he leaves.
Middle of the
night.
I remember when Georgia would say
That's the ex-girlfriend that was boring. From
Yeah,
Georgia.
she would say that.
We call her
She would
Georgia.
say things like that was great, and I would just get up and like go to the bathroom.
You know that's psychotic, right?
Yeah, in thinking back, I should have said something like,
How do you think she feels? Imagine
I
her
don't think she- I
feeling.
don't think maybe
She
yeah.
says that was great, and you walk
I'm
up
just
and
like-
take a piss.
She's like, yeah, okay.
Hey, nice doing business with
I just
you.
don't do well with good feedback.
Tucker,
Are
let-
you afraid? Are you afraid to make a noise like it's going to look bad? What is it?
I think
He's never had anxiety a day in his life.
Yeah.
I think that telling. I don't know. I just think it's. I don't know. I think it's cheesy. I think it's, as the kids say, I think it's cringe to be like that. To be that like loud. I suppose to be like. I don't know. It feels like it feels lame.
Well, I feel like it's like you're letting your partner know you're having a good time.
Right.
How are they supposed to know if you're just like thrusting onto them or whatever?
Right.
You do have a joke about this, Drago. Now
They got a
that-
joke about it now.
Yeah, they know that because he's hard. That's your big
Yeah, it's like
joke.
where she's like, "You were so quiet. Were you even into it?" And it's like, there's literal proof that I
Oh,
was. Yeah, you know,
Right.
like
Well, I have trouble getting hard, so I gotta do all kinds of shit. I gotta let them know. I gotta do whatever I can.
When
to
you're
go, hey.
soft, you got to be screaming. Just so you know, I wish I wasn't
Yeah,
soft.
I'm in the
Wait.
playbook drawing curl routes and shit.
I actually, dude, I wanted to. I forgot to run this premise by Geoff yesterday. I have this premise
Oh,
where it's like I
great.
saw these. There's like so many like boner pills now. There's like way too many boner pills to the point where it's like, and I get it. Like I know some guys need them, but like also like maybe some guys are just like in the closet. I just think that's why there's so many.
Wow.
Is that a little fucked up? Or it's like it's like maybe,
everyone's gay,
It's
yeah.
like maybe less Viagra, more hymns, if you know what I'm saying. For some guys, you know what I'm
For
saying?
him,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you
sure.
think of that? Is
I
that
think-
hack?
I mean, I can't say that because I'd say it for all your jokes then. But I'm just kidding, folks.
Whatever.
He's great. No, it's a good premise. I think you can still get hard if you're gay, though. You know.
Right.
telling
That
me.
is the big hole in the.
Yeah, that's the massive hole in the premise is that gay people also get hard. Drago thinks they're just stuffing loose penises into each other's asses.
Mushing. That's what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
doing a little bit of mushing here and
Motion,
there.
Yeah.
motion.
I
I thought you were over. I thought you got hard.
Oh
now.
no, but if I have like 17 beers, I'm gonna have to mush.
Oh sure.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna just do that joke really.
Yeah,
It
there
seems-
is a massive hole.
I just think people will be like, "Wait, gay guys don't get hard? What are you talking about?"
That'd be funny if you then were self-aware that you thought gay men didn't get hard. That would be funny.
I take a 3-second beat and I go, I know gay guys get hard.
Yeah, that's fun. That's really
pretty
funny.
funny,
I think
actually,
that's the future.
Crazy
of the
gay
joke,
guys are
Drago.
out there doing that to each other.
Speaking of borderline gay, talk. Have you? So, you know, you're
hell,
our
Drago?
cruise. You're the cruise resident metrosexual.
Certainly.
I think Tommy is in a close second.
Certainly.
I think I'm gay.
No, you're not.
You got that.
Come on.
You wish you were.
I got an ass a gay man would love.
Yeah, you certainly got something.
I got a
back there.
couple gay guys always messaging me. They want to suck me off.
I think-
and shit
I think, you know,
all the
I think-
time. There's
yeah.
like 2 guys that respond to every story.
You know
It's
too much
crazy.
history to be gay.
Drago thinks gay men are stupid and don't get hard.
Like you know too much about the president. I've never heard a gay guy like say shit about John Wilkes Booth. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Gay guys and black guys don't like history because it's bad for them.
It's not really their favorite part of.
White guys like history because it was good to us. Generally,
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
true.
Black
Well.
guys are really not. Yeah, they're not feeling it.
See, you know, that's a better premise
That's
than
a
you had
pretty funny
before.
bit right
Yeah,
there.
it's funny.
He
yeah.
won't do it though.
What gay guys? Gay
Gay guys don't like history.
I'll say it.
Yeah,
I'll write it down.
Write it down.
Write it
Write it
down.
down.
That could be good.
It is true. You don't see a lot of gay scholars in the historical.
Even if they
department.
do, they're like, I know the history of disco or something.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the history of gay porn in the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah, they're always studying ancient
Emperor
Greece.
Justinian was actually gay and was raping his page boy.
Everybody used to be gay and just raping each other. It was crazy.
Absolutely. That's how democracy happened, and that's how it will die,
Yep.
folks.
Now,
Matt
now
Gaetz
it's the fucking.
getting raped.
Now it's the IDF. It used to be the Greeks. Now it's the IDF.
Wow.
They're raping everyone.
I know they're raping people to death. What the hell?
Yeah, Drago doesn't know he's still on the fence
He's
about
not
it.
ready for
No,
that.
I just you know I think it's gonna be. I think history will remember it as a little bit more gray than we.
Oh, you are such a coward. You're such a coward. Oh my god.
Than we're
Incredible.
kind of talking about now. I think it's a little bit. It's just so easy to point the finger.
You mean the rapes or the genocide?
Ooh.
Which one's gonna be gray?
Oh, God.
Which one are they graying out? These
Yeah,
fucking rap
it's
bastards.
incredible.
I just saw this thing coming here. Apparently, Ukraine's nuking Russia. What the
They're
fuck
not
are they
nuking
doing?
them. They're using long-range missiles. Yeah,
Yeah.
not nuclear
Yeah,
weapons.
but Russia's gonna fucking.
Now, yeah,
blow them
World
out
War
of the
III is
water.
about to
Yeah,
pop
that is
off.
crazy.
But Biden's doing it on his way out. He's like kind of doing it as a fuck you.
He's
to
like, I'm just
Trump.
gonna hit that big button.
Yeah. Well, he said Ukraine can use long-range missiles. They were banned from doing it before.
Which is just
Why?
ludicrous.
Because they want a war.
Just give
War is
Ukraine to
good.
Russia, dude. Russia wants it. Give it to them. Who cares?
I mean, here's the
Like,
thing:
I mean,
they're
that's
they're
what I'm
not really their own culture. It's just Russians. They're just little Russians.
It's kind of
It's
Whoa.
a controversial take, but it is true. Ukraine needs a mostly
Are
new
they a
cultural
bunch
identity.
of just like former Russians, essentially?
Ukraine and
Essentially,
Russia
yeah.
is the same thing, basically.
So why are they opposed?
They're just separate countries? Yeah.
Yeah, but why?
The libs in particular have kind of run crazy with the.
They've gone a little
Ukraine
too far
thing.
with
It's like, come
Ukraine
on,
being
bro.
heroes. They're they're not bad people, but they're not
Yeah.
heroes. It's
I get it,
insane.
but it's also like, come on, dude, we gotta fucking chill the fuck out.
Some people got to get swallowed up.
the Russians could attack a nation filled with only rapists, and we'd be like, Russia evil. Russia's always evil in American eyes. That's our thing.
Putin's a bad.
If
dude.
Russia took out North Korea, we'd be like, leave North Korea alone.
There's gay people in North
Yeah. A gay Asian man? They're going to shoot a gay Asian? Russia can never do right. What would you do, Drago? You were president. What would you do?
Of America?
Ukraine. Yes.
Or Ukraine.
Of America. How would you handle the Ukraine
First thing
crisis?
I'm doing if I'm president of America, more Waffle Houses in the north. That's a no brainer.
and
I mean, that's like I don't know how we haven't gotten that done.
Yeah, they haven't gone above the Mason-Dixon line, really.
They've got some in Indiana.
Yeah, that's
But-
the South, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Basically.
like I mean, Jesus Christ, guys, like it's the best place on earth.
Really?
Can we get one?
I
in
think you
Times
could
Square?
win a few electoral votes
Yes,
with
certainly.
that platform, the Waffle House party.
You put a Waffle House. You put a Waffle House in Wrigleyville, Roscoe Village.
It
They'd
would do
make a lot of
numbies.
money.
It would do absolute
Numbies,
numbies.
dude. You have those sassy black ladies like whipping up some.
Oh, and you
there it
had
is.
Oh my god!
There it is.
You had to say sassy.
God,
Oh,
whatever.
Get a
Just
couple
call-
nappy-headed hoes
Yeah.
back. Kidding. That was a little
just
Hyman's
call
riff.
him uppity.
Sorry.
Call him
Jesus.
uppity.
That was a
Yeah.
riff. I did not
That was
mean
a riff. He was
That was a callback
satirizing
to
what
what that-
Drago
yes.
Call it
said.
to Don Imus.
Don
Don
Imus.
Imus.
Oh yeah, you remember? He was a big basketball
I never
head.
forget a great racist riff.
Who is he talking about?
The Rutgers women's
Oh,
basketball
Oh,
team.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Don Imus.
But yeah, so
RIP, he
if I,
died like a year ago.
I think the next thing I do
Yeah.
as president, gay marriage is legal. I'm cool with that.
It's funny, no one was questioning that. It's been legal for quite some time.
Right, I
Drago would just be like, I've been thinking, and it is good.
I go back and
It's
forth.
good.
I go back and forth. No, but it's yeah. I don't know what the big what's probably. Is there a way you can strong arm a lib into the Supreme Court or no?
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah.
I think I would
Shoot Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, I was gonna
give
say,
him
how strong are we
diabetes, yeah.
talking?
Oh yeah, I would get someone. I would assassinate some people.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you
Certainly.
got to assassinate some people.
Certainly.
Oh, yeah. I'd be killing some enemies from high school. Pat Johnson, sorry, you got to go.
Pat
He had the
Johnson.
biggest dick in gym class. So I didn't like that.
What?
He dated the girl I loved.
Some
in
guy
high
bullied
school.
you by having a big dick.
It was threatened me. It threatened
Oh
me.
yeah, Geoff was depressed for 6 months in college because like a girl didn't like him. Did I ever
No,
tell you
because you
this?
started dating another
I've
guy.
been there. Oh, I've certainly
you've
been
never
there.
done
Playing
that?
Marvin's room alone in your room, 13 natty lights deep, going, why isn't Janice Coretta call me back?
Yeah, what the hell?
Certainly, yeah.
Drago's a
You guys-
D1 athlete. You
guys
didn't
were-
have.
You guys were really.
We
in
had a
your feels
pussy
like that?
shortage.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
was struggling back
Yeah,
Oh,
you were
no.
dunking in Villanova.
Yeah.
You didn't care about anything.
No,
You're also
yeah.
a nihilist. You don't feel
If
anything.
a girl was out, then another comes in.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
Right, I was
didn't
not
have,
living like that. I was pissing the bed with one, calling her back, asking for forgiveness for 3 weeks.
You pissed the bed.
Oh,
having
many
sex?
times. Yeah, not having sex, like not getting hard, then pissing the bed that night because I was so drunk.
Ooh.
Bring a girl back, not get hard, piss the bed. She wakes up in it. We don't speak to each other. She hops in the group chat, tells everyone. The whole college knows.
Oh,
type
and
of
you went to
thing.
a kind of a smaller college, didn't you?
Certainly. Yeah, I had a little reputation.
Oh,
Did,
no.
wait, did it get around town that Tucker was peeing the bed?
I'm sure. I mean, I tried not to look into it, but I'm sure a lot of people were very aware. I had a little reputation as a bit of a blackout drunk and a sociopath.
Didn't you? Yeah, you got like a bunch of drinking tickets. Didn't
Yeah, I
you?
got, like-
Freshman year or
I
something.
got like 14 in like 6 months or something like
That's
that.
insane.
I had a parole officer. It was so bad.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just fucking, I was like, I got in all these trouble drinking, and I had like a cop that would like meet up with me every week in like my dormitory, and we would like go over my case and shit, and he would like check in on me, make sure I was sober, just
Wow.
blacking out the whole time.
You just lie bleary eyed, like,
Yeah.
I haven't drank at all.
Just all smoking K2 Spice with the tennis
Oh.
team going nuts. Shout out Will Kent. Shout out Randy Phillips.
Let's
Wow.
go. K2. There was an era of K2.
Yeah, we used to blast Spice in college.
Did you ever hit
bad.
the Four Locos?
Hmm
Four Loko is a rough semester.
Certainly,
I
yeah.
remember that.
That's
That
when you
was
start
bad.
pissing. The Four Loko. You pregame with the Four Loko. You piss the bed.
Did
2
you
hours
drink in
before.
high school?
I drank like 2 or 3 times. I was super religious. And I was like afraid to really go for it. Then I got out and I was like, let's get buck wild.
Dang.
How
What
how
a
religious
life.
we talking?
Like extremely. Like, 3 times a week, going to church, listening to Christian gospel on the radio.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Jars of clay.
Jars of clay,
There
the
we
whole nine. I mean,
go.
I was like knee deep, dude. It was nuts.
Uh-huh.
And how long were you a firm believer?
Till I was like 8, like literally till I was like a senior in high school. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Drago, you never had a religious period, did you?
I mean,
Never
no.
really dabbled with God.
My family, like we were religious. Like we went to church. Like my grandpa was a priest. you
Yeah,
know
but
this.
did you believe though? You
For
can go to
some
church
reason,
and
it
not
never
believe-
got me.
Yeah, it never. I just, it never. I can see you never believed
I
in
was
God.
never really a man of God, even early on.
Even 12 years old, you're like, eh.
I was 9 years old.
Can
like,
God hit a 3? Can God go from deep?
re-
Jesus never dunked.
Dude, I was so antsy in fucking in church, dude. I just could not sit still. It was so church was like church and school, dude, was prison for me.
You
I-
had
I- I could-
ADHD and they never gave you
Yeah,
meds.
you were
Without
not,
question, yeah. My parents were not about the like Ritalin and shit like that. My
Yeah,
parents were like
incredible.
so against that shit.
I actually sort of agree with that.
I mean,
mindset.
that was bad. The Ritalin was bad, but they could have done something
I
for you.
had one teacher who I couldn't. She didn't want me to. She switched my chair with a medicine ball.
Oh, really? Because you couldn't stop moving.
I was like, yeah, I would like lean back in my chair all the time, and I would like fucking.
and
yeah.
this is why you don't know when the Cold War was.
Dude, I mean, school was hell for me. It was so hard
Oh my god.
because I just couldn't like concentrate, and I was always trying to talk to people. I was always trying to like,
Interesting. What
yuck-
happened?
Yuck it up. What's up?
What happened?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're not that antsy or talkative now. You're fairly quiet.
Yeah, you're
honestly.
fairly laid back.
Got beaten out of you.
I think I get satisfied on stage now. Like I don't think I need to like. I don't think
Is that why you never smile on stage?
I don't think I need
Satisfaction.
I don't think I need the validation anymore.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those people who are like causing a ruckus at like the party, or like, they're the loudest guy in the beer pong table. That guy just like wants to be a comic,
Yeah,
Like,
I was the
you know
loudest
what I'm
guy
saying?
ruining every party. In
Yeah.
college.
Same,
So
yeah.
you needed a stage.
The guy stealing all the Jello shots. That was me.
Yeah,
Every-
freestyle
all
rapping.
the time. Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't freestyling. Oh,
I said,
no.
put on the Hard Knock Life instrumental. I'm hammered.
You go in.
Oh yeah, go
You
buck
go
wild
in. Are there
front of-
videos of you
Oh
ciphering?
my god, yeah, you have no idea, dude. Like
Were you
crazy.
good?
I was actually kind of unbelievable. If you
Tuck
believe it.
Really?
was the
Wow.
original. He was the original cold white boy.
Yeah, I was a cold white
Did you
boy,
say
bro.
the N word?
I did a few times at the party. I cannot lie.
yeah,
I certainly
yeah,
let it
it
fly in a
happened.
party of whites.
And
Make
then
no
we're
mistake.
in the South. That'll go.
Yeah, I
That'll
mean,
fly.
I feel bad about that, but we're not liars. I'm not a fucking liar. I did do that at one
You
point.
can only rhyme so many words with so many words.
Yeah,
You
it's
just have
and
to do it.
when the pressure's on, you got 70 teenagers looking at you, and you're
you
like,
gotta finish the bar.
yeah, you gotta land the plane.
Wow.
Ah.
Well, horrifying that I admitted that on air.
No,
but
I
it is
did
what
that
it
in
is.
college. There was a period where I said the N word for like a month.
come
It was
on.
bad.
Any white
We were
kids-
raised badly.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Jesus, you guys are
Dragon,
tough.
well, you played basketball, so you knew not to.
I'm just
that
with
was
a bunch
good.
of black dudes.
That
all
was
the time,
good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were raised better than us
Yeah,
in
you
that
were.
respect.
You were.
So
You won.
yeah, I just you can't. I never had a chance to say it.
You went alone long enough.
God. Oh, no.
I just never. I wanted to. Trust me. I was always like, oh shit.
This is like the type of white guy podcast they write to the government about, It's like white dudes being like, I say the N word.
Oh yeah.
No, we have to do this type of pod for Trump. This is what he wants.
Right, yeah.
This is the type of pod they'll
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Jeff, the last 3 weeks has been a bummer on this fucking pod.
Oh,
He's been-
God
all he's
forbid
been-
I get a
all
little.
he's been talking about is how the world's over. I mean, dude, we get into the green room in fucking where we're in Cleveland. Yeah, and I was like, "How you doing?" He's like,
This is like 2 days after the election.
not good, man. Not good.
God forbid I get affected by the most consequential event of our lives.
This guy is just, it's just,
That was kind of an amazing day for me. Can I be quite frank?
Dude,
In
that was
what
a
way? In what
dude.
way?
That would to see the actual death of neoliberal politics live and in person
It is
was
freeing.
glory. I mean, I was waiting on that my entire
It
life.
is free.
But yeah, it is a little.
It's the death
frightening.
of politics in general.
Certainly.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
But
it is a little
It was
frightening.
good to see the Democrats get their. I mean, we were right.
Yeah.
we were saying how they fucked up, and we were right.
Wait, why is
Yeah.
it the death of politics?
The death of neoliberal,
Well,
particularly
death of
neo-
elections probably, but the death of neoliberals
It's
as
not
well.
the death of elections.
There will not be
bro.
a fair election ever again.
Oh, I
they'll
got-
rig it. They'll rig it so they win every time.
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of on Drago's side here. I don't think it's as bad as people think.
Thank
The cabinet
you.
they're putting together looks pretty bleak.
Yeah, it looks pretty cartoonish and
and
ridiculous.
like the government efficiency thing, they're gonna like fire all these workers. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's gonna be bad. It's like
gonna be
obviously gonna be
pretty
bad.
bleak.
But I don't think he's smart enough to be a fascist. Like I don't think he's smart
I
enough
don't
to
think
like.
he is, but I think his henchmen are.
Maybe.
I think JD Vance is smart enough to do
that
it.
guy is a genius.
If Trump
in his
dies,
own
then
way.
I think it'll be worse. Actually,
JD Vance is a genius.
Not in a good way, but he is like a political
like
genius.
Hitler was smart.
Yeah.
like your joke. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was just so nice to see the fucking
Dude, yeah, dude.
Dems
Dude,
lose.
if I-
They fucked up everything.
That was
They
amazing.
fucked
I gotta
up.
look up some facts for that joke to actually like do some. So
I would,
it's
yeah,
funnier.
I would just look up facts in general. It doesn't have to be just for a joke.
Oh, yeah.
It could be just for learning. You could
That's
just
true.
add things to your brain.
No, dude. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, dude.
I remember I was scrolling past like the Discovery Channel on like on my guide. It was like Discovery Channel or Basketball Wives, and like Geoff came to my mind. I was like, Jeff would probably tell me to watch Discovery Channel right now. But
Wow.
I watch Basketball.
You watched
Wives.
Basketball Wives.
Dude.
You-
Those women are hot.
That's crazy because you
That's
never hook up with women who look like that.
No, those are some cheeks I would clap.
Yeah.
No questions.
Yeah, this like hot black girl tried to fuck him in Madison. Drago said no.
Why?
said
I've been sick for a
he
month,
was
bro.
sick.
Oh,
He
I
was
have heard
sick.
about. I've heard about this illness.
We can't talk about the illness again. It's
Right.
been
Is
a
it-
month
is it gone-
straight.
is it
Is this
gone
like
through
part
the-
of the lore
It's
now?
every
Has-
4
has
weeks
it
in a
gone through
row.
the side
Yeah,
chats?
I've
The
heard
side
all
chats?
about this.
I know Jeff's bitching. I mean, I know everyone in my life. Like Dan Carney, like can't. Again, Dan Carney can't. He can't stand me.
I
Right
mean,
now.
I get it. Yeah.
It's been tough. Anyways, so I have a.
You got a what?
So what we have a segment called "Are You Smarter Than a Drago?" Dragovich.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm gonna start doing something. I think I got a new segment.
Oh, you've after 150 episodes, Drago has come up with a segment. After 3 years of the podcast, he's put in some work. I like this.
I think because I don't know a lot of stuff, I think it'd be good to learn stuff. Because Geoff does this "Are You Smarter Than Dragovich" thing and just kind of like makes fun of me for it. But it will be good to learn every now and then. So
I try to teach you. I try to hopefully you learn from it, but do you? I don't know.
not necessarily, but I got a good new thing. It's called Drago Has Questions.
Okay.
That's my new. That's
so
my
your
new thing.
segment is just the opposite of mine.
Yeah,
Yes.
wait a minute.
Instead of you trying to retrieve the information, I have to find it for you.
Yes.
Certainly.
Okay. I guess
Yes.
it could be funny.
Okay. What? So I saw this on a TikTok that was actually pretty interesting to me.
What is your algorithm fascinates me.
what
What's
is-
your algorithm, Tucker, on TikTok?
Dude, what the
It's like
fuck?
all- I don't
Jeff?
have-
This
I'm
is
try-
what you do to me all the time. Interrupt me when I try to do something I love.
Mine's just ass cheeks, obviously.
Is yours just cheeks?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
ass cheeks and like
Uh-huh.
some women like dancing in like a pair of yoga pants or something.
It is insane what is
Yeah,
on the
they
internet
got me.
now.
They fucking got me.
You are a
Instagram, too?
horny motherfucker. How
Yeah,
often
bro.
how often you jacking off, bro?
I gotta be honest. I very rarely. I try not to. I try and keep that shit in me to kind of like keep a little.
No fap.
Retention.
Not even
Kinda-
that. Just to keep like a little life to me, because otherwise I just
zest?
I like to kind of be on edge. You know.
Wow.
That's not a good thing, but
I mean, yeah, your legs are shaking like you're about to bust.
yeah, it's
dude.
been 3 days. You know, I go a little fucking crazy. You know.
Yeah, you're
It's-
going to the Hamptons and clapping, aren't you?
Yeah, I was
You've
for a
been going to
while
the
there.
Hamptons
You
a
seen
lot.
someone out there, bro? Are you clapping anybody? Or are you just?
I wouldn't call it seeing, but yeah, I was out there with somebody.
You're
Yeah.
cute. You're a cute
There
kid.
you go.
We're
You've
doing
always-
we're doing all right out here. I can't even lie to you boys.
He's got you're getting
Physically, I have no
DMs,
money,
yeah.
but
It
everything else
doesn't
is
matter.
going on.
I hear.
The 40K is
It's just about 33 now. They
on
all bailed
IG.
on me. All good.
Whatever.
Wait, what's the
Fuck him.
40K?
That was his Instagram following.
Oh, you lost 7,000?
Well, I kind of quit posting for a year. I had a bit of a mental breakdown.
Oh, I mean, I get that. Social media destroys us all.
Yeah, it's a sick and twisted game. But who
It
cares?
is.
Who cares?
What Drago? Drago had one pop off the other day. Now he's on top of the world.
no, you
You
just.
got one finally. We shouldn't talk about social media.
No, you know, Jeff says I'm taking a break, and then you post like 4 in a week. That's like a break.
I
for
take
you.
a break. I schedule them and I don't look at it. I don't look at them
That's
for a long
smart.
time. I just schedule it and get off the app.
It's truly just the worst thing that's ever
It's
happened.
destroying our
It's
entire world.
brutal.
It's really.
dude.
It's like truly like it makes me question everything I've
It
dedicated
rewards
my life.
mediocrity. It
Yeah.
rewards
Every
quantity
comic
over
just saying,
quality.
well, you just post every other day and you're fine. Just post 4
It
times
doesn't
a
have
week.
to be good. It
Yeah.
literally doesn't.
It's literally it's like sick and twisted. I don't want to talk about it.
No,
It's
it
making-
actually
it's
makes
making
me
it's like actually
incredibly
making me.
sad.
All right, I got a question. What is price gouging?
Price gouging?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it is before I explain it?
I gotta be honest. I don't know if I could define it. Go
Right?
ahead.
I mean, the way this guy just like fucking drills me like every fucking pod.
I know what
about
price
some
gouging
absolute
is.
Bullshit.
I
like-
think I have a guess, but you go.
so. Like, I just saw this TikTok, and it was like, well, inflation isn't inflation; it's actually price gouging. And then I kept scrolling, and I didn't.
Okay.
And
Well, what they're
because I was like, I'll just ask Jeff what
what
that
they're
is.
saying is like all these prices that are inflated, it's just corporate greed. It's just these companies charging us. It's not actually
Right.
what the market price of the thing is. Let's say
they're blaming their high prices.
they're blaming it on
inf-
like the government and inflation, but it's really just CEOs who are greedy and want more money. Like the CEO of Tyson Chicken just raised chicken 20% because he knows he can.
right.
He knows people need chicken to live, so they're gonna buy it, even if it's
Wow.
expensive.
So that's
and
price
they're
gouging.
just doing. They don't care if they bleed us dry. And
Dude,
we die
Tyson
in the
chicken like
street.
not even that legit, like not even that good either.
The low
Yeah,
key.
it's not that good, but you do need calories to live.
But,
so.
like, but motherfuckers like going to Walmart.
Same
have
with
to
gas.
Buy it.
That's
yeah.
why
Yeah.
gas is so much. It's not because of the war in Ukraine. It's
Yeah.
because the guy at Chevron needs another helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That's
gonna
what
be my
price
guess,
gouging
sort of, but
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
It's
so
like when
the-
people like are electing Trump because he's going to bring the prices down. It's like, no, he's not. That's insane.
oh.
People don't understand how the economy works. The president has no control over that. unless they're
wonder-
going to go like hardcore leftist and actually control the corporations.
Isn't also like, aren't most of the effects of the like what's going on in the country the effects of the previous president, or usually the president before that? Like, isn't like a lot of like Trump's success basically like Obama's kind of what he implemented?
Well, yeah, and because he wasn't, and then Biden's failures are because of COVID,
Right.
Which is, it's crazy that no one can realize that, but yeah.
But it's also, and then it's also depends on who you talk to. You know, people, they take credit for certain things, blame other people for certain things.
The president doesn't really have as much power over the economy as people like to think they do.
Right. It's just weird to say.
Mostly Elon Musk and the
it's
Walton
like Trump
family and
sucks
shit.
or whatever, but it's like Obama, did Obama make the economy good, or did Trump make it? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
It's also a lot of climate change. 30% of the price increases because of climate change.
Interesting set. Is that real?
Yeah, I saw that a couple months ago. Because
God,
of
we
like
are so-
droughts and
30%
stuff,
of what?
like there's a lot of the 30% of the price increases because of climate change. Because of like droughts and stuff, like there's not as many almonds or water. It's climate change is about to fuck us up.
We are so.
This is all
fucked
I hear from this guy about.
I mean, I do.
there's
I
no
do.
winter.
I do
There's
agree
no
with him.
winter happening.
Yeah, I mean, we are
I
absolutely.
was on a
do.
T-shirt today on November 20th.
Let me ask you this: where do we stand on RFK with the health shit? Is he kind of on to something?
He has some good ideas, but he has so many batshit ones that kind of all cancels out.
But a lot of the food shit, I'm like, okay. I mean, that's
Taking
like
the chemicals out of the food could be good if he actually did that.
I'm
But
afraid
then he
he-
also wants to send Adderall users to labor camps. So it's true. We talked about this yesterday. He said he's going to give you the option. You can either go to jail or you can work on a farm for as much as you want for free, which is a labor camp.
All right, I like the direction this country's going. Let's have a little fun on the way
I mean,
out.
I'd like to see Drago on a farm. I would like to see that.
my back would take a toll.
You'd be like, I separated my shoulder. They'd be like, back to work, bitch.
Oh, that would hurt. That would hurt so much.
You wielding a shovel, that'd be great.
No, I'd be all right.
Me and you side by side picking cotton, Drago. Could be good.
It is our time. We should be out there picking cotton.
We will be. Oh, we will
We
be.
are owed that. Good
Oh,
Lord.
yeah. Homeless people and us will be in the camps. They'll find a couple of my old pro-Palestine jokes. We'll be in a camp.
What do you think will be the next like real so COVID was obviously a catastrophe. What's the next catastrophe to happen?
Climate change.
That's really gonna fuck with
Immigration,
us?
yeah.
And well, if they kick out all the immigrants,
Yeah, like
that's gonna be crazy.
deportation and climate change because of
Yeah,
immigration.
there's going to be a hurricane that's going to be like make the day after tomorrow look like a real life documentary. There's going to be like a
Ooh.
hurricane that's going to have like
Certainly.
150-foot tall waves that just destroy Miami.
Yeah.
Miami's just going to, 1 million people will die in a week.
Yeah,
In like 5 years. Not, yeah, but in like 5 years.
because there'll be a lot of people in Miami being like, I ain't going nowhere.
They
Yeah.
won't leave. And they can't go anywhere. Where are they going to go? But yeah, there's going to be a lot of Cubans dead, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You ever met a Cuban? The worst of the Hispanics.
Yeah, dude, Cuba's
willing
just
to
chilling
say
out
it.
there. How does Cuba like stay afloat?
Because
I don't-
they just live in a shack. They knock it down. They pick it back up. They go. Bring on the next one. We got a hammer and nails. That's
It's
all we
like
need.
when Eeyore's house falls down. They just put the bundle back up. They just need a little twine and a stick. That's all they need in Cuba.
Holy shit!
That's hilarious.
I actually heard Cuba's amazing.
Yeah, I
I'll have
bet
to
I
go
hear
there
it
one
great
day.
things.
Because you would think like even just a normal ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we don't
get.
get news from Cuba because we have a blockade on them. I don't know what's
Certainly.
going on there.
Are they that bad?
No, they're not evil at all.
It's like still from like the Castro days. Like,
Yeah.
We're just like terrified.
Castro like gave them free health care, and we're like, that's evil.
Yeah. We like can't have it get out.
We keep them poor. We're why their houses are sticks.
Yeah.
We
No,
won't let
literally.
we won't let stuff get there. And we're like, why? Look, communism's poor. And we're like, yeah, because we won't let food
Yeah,
go to the island.
literally.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
We don't trade with them.
We've had a
not
blockade on
allowed
Cuba
to,
for
yeah.
like 50 years, 60 years.
I don't know, dude. That sucks. I don't like that.
You hate to hear it.
Dude,
You
I
know,
hate-
and it does suck,
Dude, I hate
Drago. I'm
that,
glad
man.
you can. I'm
I just
glad
want-
you
I
a
just want
beautiful
everyone to- I
Cuban
just want
Imagine how
everyone to
many
get
beautiful
along.
Cuban women would
Yeah,
be here,
shout out to the
Drago. That's
Cubans.
light enough for you, Alex.
I just want
You fucking
everyone.
Cuban.
Yes, and I just want everyone
They're
to get
basically
along.
German.
Yeah.
They look the same. Yeah, they're like a tan German.
They are kind of
A tan-
German.
They're very white. That could be good. That could be good, Drago. Oh, he's on his phone. He's not paying
No,
attention.
I'm looking for a question.
Oh,
I thought
okay,
we were going back
looking
to
for a
Ask a
question.
Drago or whatever.
Yeah, I thought you had more of those. I thought you had another one.
No, that's all I wanted to know right now.
I thought this was gonna be like a recurring thing.
No,
But-
it will be.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna come up with one next week?
Yeah.
I like to see it.
Drago has questions.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
What would you are you a centrist? What would you consider yourself?
Yeah, politically
I
interesting.
think politically, I probably am a centrist.
Okay.
Because, dude,
the
like,
biggest pussies on earth. I'd rather you were a fascist, honestly. Centrists are
no,
losers.
dude, I think that's a bad take.
Oh no, like both sides are bad, man.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about that, but-
I'm gonna go live in Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Well,
home of
better
the
have a kid in
I don't know.
Phoenix.
Well, because like you were talking about immigration like yesterday, maybe or last week, and like how fucked up it is that they're gonna like send a bunch of people back. or
Now
whatever.
that is real fascism.
That is
That is
fascism.
incredibly
and
evil.
I agree with that too.
But-
But then when someone says like, well, you can't just let anyone in here, and you're like, yeah, it's also
Why
also
not?
kind of true.
I could easily do that.
I mean,
We're the richest country to ever exist.
Every other country has like insane,
but we don't let everyone in. That's not true. So,
It takes
Yeah.
like 15 years for everyone to get into other
but
countries.
you know why? Do you know why they're coming here?
Because it's
we
awesome.
ruined their country.
Yes, bingo.
We destroyed their country.
We destroyed Mexico.
Yes, in many ways, historically, yeah.
Really?
And Guatemala and El Salvador,
yeah.
Haiti, we destroyed completely. We're the reason that's a third world country.
The CIA has been destroying all those.
They
like, Latin American
every time they
countries
got a
for-
good leader, we would shoot them and then put a dictator in charge
Yeah.
that enslaved people basically. And so it's like the
And then they
chicken's
come
coming
here
home to
and-
roost. And we're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then we kick them. It's so evil.
It's
the
that's why
deportation
it's
shit
cruel.
is really evil. I'm really worried about that. That's so fucked up.
If
Yeah.
they're just fucking
Good luck going to a
bag-
fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
they're just like
No.
bagging up people like left and right. That would be fucking insane.
Hacking them up.
Bagging them up.
That would suck, dude.
I mean, it won't
That
be
would be
much.
brutal.
They're also gonna bag us up for saying that Israel's evil.
Oh
They
yeah, they'll
won't
be
stop
coming
at
for
just
all of
illegal
us.
immigrants.
And you guys know where I stand.
Yeah, you might be spared. They're like, well, he did almost fuck that Zionist. We'll leave him in the
true.
country for now.
I mean, there's a lot of hot Jewish women in
Yeah, I'll
New
take
York.
down a Zionist just for the story, just for the plot.
This is what I've been trying to tell Geoff, dude. He's been trying
Yeah.
to put, you want to talk about a blockade? Dude, he's been trying to blockade me from
I've been
fucking
putting a
someone,
wall
dude.
above.
No, you can clap a Zionist. You just got to do it in like a disrespectful way. Or
And you gotta
something.
like come on her face or something.
yeah, and then
yeah.
and then really be rude.
And then
to
you
her
gotta stop
afterwards.
right before she comes.
yeah,
You gotta. You can't make her come. Yeah, that's allowed. You have to fuck a Muslim afterwards too to cleanse it, which I know you'll never
hard.
do.
Yeah, hard to do.
Yeah.
Where are those?
yeah, not so easy.
You gotta hit every religion. Come on. You
Okay.
got to. I bet Drago's never gone
There's some,
beyond
since that
Christianity.
clip popped, like there's some Muslim Bosnian chicks that have DM'd me.
Whoa,
Like
a
angry?
Muslim Bosnian.
What's
That
that?
sounds beautiful. They sound beautiful.
Like that are down to clown. It seems.
Oh,
I
see
would
now
like to
that would be
know.
good for you.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I bet they are harsh and ruthless. in there.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes,
I mean, my
sir.
God.
Hit you with a couple
mashallah.
ice cubes in the middle of it.
Oh my God.
Cold women.
Face her toward
Cold.
Mecca, bend her over. You're praying, babe. Come on. Do we have fun anymore?
Can a
Gotta
guy
do
say
it 5
nothing
times a
anymore?
day.
These-
I don't even
Oh,
think.
I got this is a really good question.
Okay. How can people ask questions, Alex?
You do that while I find it. Real
People
quick,
can. You
'cause
can only
I'm-
ask questions. God, you can only ask questions if you're in the Patreon, folks. We have 3 tiers: $3, $5, and $10. God, I can't believe you made me do that.
I had to find it.
Oh,
I
he had to scroll on his phone.
Yeah, I really had to find it. So
Remember to join the Patreon. Extra episodes every week.
$3 a month gets you an extra audio. $5 gets you an extra video. $10 gets you free tickets to any of our shows.
Yes, and asking questions. Yes.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
questions.
And the
yeah.
questions.
Yes,
Speaking
yes.
up, he said not to name this guy, or he said not to name him.
Okay.
I'm not going to name him because
course
he
you
wants to
could.
name anonymous. He said, please don't say my name if you decide to answer this question. Thanks. I have a boss that is a complete dumbass. How do I deal with a dumbass?
I didn't know you were a boss, Drago.
How do I
Come
deal
on.
with a dumbass boss?
Okay.
For context, he has worked for this company for a year. I have been here 4 weeks and was not hired by this man and does not know how to do very basic things such as editing time cards, and just too much of an egotistical jackass to ask for my help.
Okay.
Ooh, how do you deal with a fucking bad boss?
You gotta
I know you've had some
sabotage.
bad
Yeah, you
bosses.
gotta sabotage. You gotta spread little rumors about him. You gotta like,
Whoa.
you gotta do little things that he can't track back to you that add up over the course of many months. It's going to take time, but you will bring this man to his knees if you try hard enough. Certainly.
Did
Come late,
Did
always
you
be
make your
late.
old when you were in the corporate? Did you make it a little bit of a house of cards? Were you kind of making moves? Were you?
No, I mean, people were my problem is people are just, I can't fake anything, and people are just onto me immediately. They know. They're like, this guy's a fuck up. We got to get rid of him. I don't last anywhere very long.
You worked at a law office, right?
Worked at a law firm
Didn't
for a
you
while.
jack off in the mailroom or something?
Oh, many times.
Oh.
Oh, jack off. How about did it quite frequently? Yes, certainly. Oh, yeah. People go on their lunch break, go smoke pot in the alleyway, come back, beat off in the mailroom, drop off some mail right after that.
Are
like
you
a,
serious?
Like a dog, like a soldier.
I
bro.
love that. Why not?
You and Greg were working there, right?
Yeah, me and Greg.
And
Greg
Greg,
Kennedy.
he clapped a lawyer in there, right?
Yeah, our boy Greg Kennedy
he
pulled.
fucked her at the work.
No, she came to a comedy show, and I think he fucked her maybe at her apartment afterwards or
Wow.
whatever. But these are like high-powered women. You know, Greg.
Wow.
These women are pulling like 150,
Greg was the
200
mail
Jeezy.
boy.
Yeah,
I
Greg
mean,
was the
that's
mail boy.
the American dream right there.
Then he slept with her, and then he came back the next week. We came to work on Monday, and he was like telling me all about it. And she came by, and she was like, "I had fun last night." Blah 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 blah. blah.
Wow,
It was so fire, legendary
with the
move.
fucking mailroom.
Yeah,
kid.
with legendary move. God
Everyone's
damn.
like, why are you looking that gremlin in the eye?
Yeah.
Those poor ghouls.
You guys are in the fucking mailroom getting high, and then there's some fucking chick who's wheeling and dealing, like fucking suing,
defending
Yeah.
Monsanto. Yeah.
She's like, I'm just fucking this 35-year-old mailroom guy.
Well, that's the difference between men and women. Is we will just, you know, women will really stoop down.
You
know?
think? I don't think so, bro.
I feel like women are constantly stooping down and going, all right, maybe it's just because I'm like really low on the totem pole, and all these women are like,
No, misogyny's done its number on women.
Yeah.
We've got them. We've got them by the stranglehold.
like I am
It's good.
I am a loser, and like mad chicks that I have no business with. Like if the world knew, they'd be like, God damn, these women should be ashamed of themselves.
Do they like that you do stand up?
Yeah, I think they find it.
I think that's cool.
They find it
That's
cute
cool,
that I'm like
yeah.
an abject and total zero.
Well, that's a New York thing too. Is like you can be like, if you're a creative and like you're cool and you take care of the bod, like girls will give you a throw. I
Yeah.
mean, like after a year and change, like they may not.
no,
you know,
yeah, they bail almost immediately.
Right.
but they'll give you they'll let you suck and fuck a little bit.
Once
you
they
know?
see the 40K go to 33K, they're like,
Yeah.
he wasn't who I thought he was.
yeah, pretty much. It ain't so cute after a while.
Once
you
they
know?
want to talk about like a trip to whatever, like they want to go like to Europe, and you're like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
can't go to
actually-
Guam.
That's
yeah.
always a tough moment.
Oh,
They're
when
like-
you can't afford the trip.
And then I can't come either. So imagine all that. I'm a loser, and I can't bust these nuts like I'm supposed to. And it's that's why we're all alone.
oh
out
yeah,
here.
you don't come.
Not nutting out here.
Never? I thought you did now.
No, I mean I will every now and then, but not enough to claim the the pride of my childhood or whatever, my manhood. I mean,
When you I'm trying to think of the right way to ask this.
oh no,
So with women, you're just like, I can't finish unless like what you blow me or something.
yeah, you kind of gotta like lay me down like a plank of wood and like jerk me off for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I can.
Wow.
Or like like if I'm like if I'm really into you and I can really get past like the mental block, yeah, I can do it pretty easily. But I just rarely get that far.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lonely guy.
I don't think I've been in a woman for 10 minutes my whole life. Cumulative.
Cumulative.
Over hundreds of times. It's never over 15 seconds.
That's
The
crazy.
fact that you bust in 15 is a wild.
30 maybe, but not many.
Seconds?
Probably.
Damn.
I'm not counting. It's not more than 45.
Damn, that is
Rarely.
so. I mean, different lives we're
I mean,
living.
sometimes when you come, you stay hard for another 15 seconds, so maybe 60 total. We still count that, I guess, and we're still thrusting.
The post
But
nut.
I bet I've gone over a
boner.
minute like 5 times in my life. And I don't really give a shit, if I'm being honest.
No, nothing but what's worse, really? Not coming or coming in 60
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah,
you know?
I know.
Who knows?
Gone in 60 seconds. That was my autobiography.
Women do care about that shit, though.
Yeah, they need to
sometimes.
see it
They do.
dribble
They're
out.
shallow little pigs, just like men. Just like men, gals, aren't you?
No, but you lasting sometimes. Sometimes they want you to.
I know,
If
but-
you can clap for 15 like that, like that's a good.
Oh, bro, I'm clapping. I'm like my saving grace is I'm clapping for like hours for real.
Yeah,
they-
I know.
yeah.
I've tried to take a nap in the middle of the day. I've heard it.
Because I got nothing, no way to end it. You know, it's on their accord. You know.
So if you're still bricked up, just like dicking these chicks down. That's a great feeling.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I love it. I'm have a lot of fun, but nobody falls in love with me because you can't be falling in love with the guy doing. That's fun for a night, but you don't want that your whole life.
Doing the post.
They're tired out. They got to go to work in the
Yeah,
morning.
nobody-
She's nutted, and now she's got to like jerk you off. Like
And I'm like laying down all straight on my bed, like it's like hard to deal with.
that doesn't mean no one can love you.
No, I
Tuck.
know. I'm kidding. I just have a lot of sympathy for women because I feel like I put them through a lot.
Oh my
Sure.
god, dude, this ain't the pod.
Yeah, this isn't the pod
This
for
is-
that.
This is a dude's rock pod.
sorry, fuck these hoes.
This is very much
Sorry,
a dude's
sorry.
Women are
rock.
trash, men are trash.
We
That's the pod.
haven't had a woman on this pod in a long time.
That's not true.
Who's the woman
didn't
you
we
had
have
besides
Lil-
like Jordan Jensen?
We had
Yeah,
Jordan.
we had Jensen.
Lily Michelle. Who was the last woman? Lily
You
Michelle.
haven't had a woman in here since you, since you
Not
started
in here.
recording
We
here.
haven't guessed that often either, to be fair.
we actually do last guest. Well,
We don't do
last
guests that
now.
often. Yeah.
Okay, get a
Uh-huh.
woman on here.
We should have we had Maddie not that long ago, 3 months
There we
ago,
go.
probably.
No, Wiener was like back in February.
Was it really? Oh,
Damn,
Jesus.
god damn.
Really? That can't be true.
Yeah.
Didn't you have Elle
That's like a
on?
whole
We had Elle
winter
on,
ago.
didn't we?
I mean, Orlando was like 2023.
Okay, we should probably have a woman on soon. Okay.
We can get Orlando back. She would
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. We gotta make this go again. Jesus.
There's a couple
Christ.
women out there we can.
There's
we
a
can-
couple.
I'm sure you could
yeah.
find one or two.
Yeah.
None of them have a lot to say, you know what I mean? But, all right, sorry, just
None of the men do
boyscast,
either.
trying to fit
We're
in with the boys.
misanthropes, folks. Come on.
I didn't mean that for the record. I've been saying a lot of reckless shit.
No,
here.
it's fine. Trump likes that shit.
right. Yeah, he needs to know. He needs to know when it comes from me, I am on his side. And
We were joking about the
It was
Palestine
all-
stuff,
yeah.
Donnie.
There's a guy.
Let him burn.
There's a guy that wants to do some trivia for Geoff.
Okay, trivia for me. Who is it?
This is from Sean Morrissey.
Sean Morrissey. Thank you for
Who
listening.
was
King.
the first ruler of the Mongol Empire?
Genghis Khan? Oh, come on. What are we talking
I'm
about?
first.
That's not the first one?
I don't know.
That's got to be the first
Yeah,
one.
Connor, you fact checked because he didn't.
Oh, he didn't give you
he didn't
answers?
give
Oh, well,
answers,
that's
no.
got to be. What? Sean, you got to give him okay, but that's right. I don't need to. You don't
Well,
need to
what
look
was
that one
the
up.
what was the capital city of the Inca Empire?
Oh, Cusco.
oh.
Cusco. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say the emperor on accident. I was gonna say Atahualpa.
Oh, that's the guy's name, though. That's
Yeah.
pretty good, though.
How
That's
How
not
old was
bad.
King Tutankhamun?
Tutankhamun?
When he
I
died.
don't know, like 12, probably 13. I bet that's right.
I don't know.
King Tut. That's King Tut.
Oh.
You know that? That's the sarcophagus they found.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh,
Drago.
I think this is a good question too. I'm gonna keep moving. I think that shit was sorry. It was kind of lame, Sean.
Just because I knew it.
Yeah, it's only fun if Geoff doesn't know. Dude. You gotta
Yeah.
ask harder questions. Bro.
I mean, the second one was pretty hard, but yeah.
This is a good cue. A little comedy question. When you were first starting out, how often did you actually perform, and how long did it take to get your first paid gig?
First
Ooh.
paid gig.
I remember my first paid gig.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it when I paid you in Cleveland a couple weeks ago?
That was it. That was it. That's it.
What
Comedy
was it?
Sports, Chicago.
Oh,
that Monday
the
show they
Monday show,
had.
yeah,
What
I
was
did
that
that.
called again? God, I used to think that would determine my life.
Same. Yeah, I sent like 9 emails to get on that thing.
Oh man,
Then it
I was
closed.
DMing. Sometimes I look at someone will send me a Facebook message, and the last message was from 2015, me begging for a spot. It happens
Yeah.
a lot with people.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
not good.
Yeah, dude, that Monday night show. Because I remember when Pat McManus was like, when I started saying Patrick McManus was like on their cast.
Oh yeah, they had a cast.
Oh, right,
That's
yeah.
right.
And it was just like these comics would be like, God damn, I just want them to
God,
like
that
me.
Monday show, there'd be like 12 people there. You're like, this is fun.
That
man.
room
Yeah.
was so good too. That
Yeah,
room
And
it
then you
has
go
its
down the
moment.
street and you do that. What's that one, the college one that St. James ran at?
Oh yeah, stand up underground or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Undergrad.
Underground.
Oh my God! When I did
was the
undergrad,
peak.
I
Wow.
thought like Bill Cosby was gonna notice me.
Yeah, I thought we were in
I was
it.
like, I'm
Dude, 'cause
Kevin
you-
Hart's gonna talk to me
that
tomorrow.
show was fire.
That
It was like
was.
100 drunk to Paul kids. That it was awesome. Yeah, it was amazing.
Dude, yeah, that was so
That was
fun.
so
I don't think
cool.
did they pay us? I don't think.
I think you got like $30.
I
Yeah,
don't remember.
man, stand up used to be so fun. Now it's so lame.
Amen.
Stand up sucks. The community's gone.
there is no
There's
more
no
like
community.
hangs, yeah.
The community, social media destroyed every.
Is
part
that
of
is
our
that New
lives.
York or is that just the new? Is that post pandemic?
pretty much
think about
everywhere.
because like, we were talking about
Yeah,
'cause
post-pandemic,
Colin Turrell
yeah.
actually made this point when we started this pod. He was just like before because like we all like every night there was a bar show that everyone would just go hang out at after you do mics or after you do show. Everyone would just end up at.
Yeah,
And then the pandemic hit and there's none of that anymore.
there's no hang. It's because we have to do too much work now.
Yeah, there's too much
you
video
can't be
editing.
hungover. You got to wake up and edit and do a clip.
It doesn't
and-
make sense to go to a bar hang when you're like, well, I could cut my clip in the same amount of time.
Yeah, if you post a clip, you get 100 followers. That makes more sense than hanging with
Yeah.
some people to get on another show.
oh,
Literally.
That was fun, but I wish it was half and half. I wish it was some of that left.
well, it is a
still.
little better to have your destiny in your own hands, but it is just disgusting that that's what
It's all
become.
individualism
Ugh.
now. There's no community. It's trash.
Yeah.
I don't get to see
what was
my-
your first paid gig?
Frequency Bar, a punk rock bar in Madison. They did a show with 8 comics. We each did 8 minutes. It was terrible. I got like $12. Bombed
Wow.
my ass off
What
like
about
8
you,
months
Chuck?
into comedy.
Wow, it's fuck. I think mine was a Laugh Factory. I still have the check.
Really?
Yeah, I still have the
You
little,
never cashed it?
No way.
No, yeah, I think it was for like $15 or whatever.
That
I mean,
is
you could
dope.
double your bank account right now.
I mean, looking back, I should go
Like,
find that
yeah,
thing right now. Holy shit, I forgot about
You gotta
it.
deposit the check.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Spot at the Laugh Factory. That's a good first paid spot.
I mean,
actually.
let's be very clear, fellas. I think it was about a year and a half. And it ain't no 8 months. It took me a while. Big moment for me.
Big
I
moment.
mean, those first Laugh Factory spots, you were like, you're
I was so
shitting
scared.
your
Same,
pants.
yeah.
Oh yeah, when you auditioned for Jamie Masada at the
I didn't
open mic,
audition for
I remember
Jamie,
I
yeah.
auditioned. There were 12 people there.
Oh.
Jamie, the owner of the Laugh Factory, is there, and I did my Country Capitals bit for 12 people, where I would have people shout out countries, and it
I
was
know
just
that
open
bit.
micers shouting out Gambia, and then actually it's Bang Jewel. That's why I didn't masturbate. To silence.
Oh, man.
Knowing all the capitals. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Dude, I don't think I was there when he was doing the auditions.
Yeah, that ended like 2017, maybe.
What did Jamie say?
He said? Nice work.
Oh, really?
And then they never booked me for 3 years. He's just a quiet Iranian guy.
I remember when Curtis took over the Laugh Factory, I think there was like a cast of comics that were working there before, and then Curtis came in and basically like stopped working them. Then they would all just be at Cole's, just like, I don't get any spots anymore, man. Like,
Was
I
it
just
you?
don't-
Were you in
What?
this cast?
No,
Oh,
dude. Well, I
okay.
was part of the cast that Curtis was like ushering.
Oh,
in.
yeah, you
And
got in the next
those people
group.
still live there, still complaining, still fucking open micers.
No, there's some guys.
That's
There's some guys
true.
no,
That's true.
I'm talking. These guys started in like 2010 or whatever.
I know, we
That's what I'm
know
talking
them.
about,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're saying they still live there.
Talking about-
You got to
I
move.
want to say a name. So
Yeah, we
We'll
won't
talk
name. No,
shit.
we'll say names.
Actually,
on the-
we do got to wrap this up.
we
in
do
a
got to
second
wrap this
here.
up. Go to the Patreon, folks.
Oh, I thought this was the Patreon.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh,
That's
no.
why I was fucking letting all this
Oh,
race
no.
shit
Oh,
fly.
no.
Oh, this is the public.
This is the public, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
ruh-roh.
Sorry, bud.
That's why I was saying all this wild shit.
Oh, I don't think you said
Oh,
anything
no.
too
okay,
bad.
good.
I
didn't
said
mean-
Ukraine
Brother.
isn't a culture.
No,
So-
no, Tug, we've said the worst shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Way
usually in the
worse.
Patreon, but we said some bad shit. In the regular
I did
episodes,
say
too.
the N word, and I do feel that way about Cuban women, and I do
on.
apologize.
They're hot. Come on, we love Cuban
My
women.
man, guys, Tug, where can people find
Yeah,
you?
where do they find you?
Follow
Tuck?
me on the IG there at Tucker Brookshire. Follow my podcast. I have so much stupid bullshit I put on
He's
the internet.
pumping out content.
If you want to just
folks.
waste your little life away, I am the guy. Check out my podcast, Practical Advice for Weird Little Guys, and check out my other podcast, Dynamite Rocket Ship. They both fucking stink, but if you got nothing to do, it's something to listen
They
to.
do not stink. They're fun. Drago,
Incredible.
what do you got to plug for the people?
So this is coming out
2 weeks.
in 2 days. If you're listening to this in 2 days, Chicago Zanies.
This is coming out after that, but yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is coming out the next Friday, 2 days after your show.
Next Friday.
It always comes out on Friday.
The pod comes out on Monday.
The Patreon comes out on Friday. That we already record. I can't believe I have to explain this to you on air, but
No, I don't
the one we
care.
recorded yesterday comes out next Monday. Your show is next Wednesday. This one is coming out the week after that. Yes.
Dude, oh shit. Oh, so then Boston this weekend, December 6th.
But you could plug a show in the past if that's what you want.
And I was at Zany's the week.
Is this camera on? I was just talking to this camera. Which
We look at the one
man,
down
I'm
the
fucking
gun.
up left and right
Okay,
here,
folks.
We're about to roll into the Patreon, guys.
Yeah, I guess Drago won't let me plug my stuff. I guess I'll go
Jeff's
fuck
around.
myself.
Yeah, go to
Louisville,
whitecomedian.com.
Bloomington, Indiana, Omaha, San Diego, Minneapolis, end of the year. And then we kill ourselves. You guys, this has been episode 1. I didn't write down 148. Is that right, Connor? Yeah, 148.
Yeah, that's correct.
148 of the You're an Idiot podcast. 68 episodes, N-word free, folks. 32 more till we go to Arkansas and we all say it together to celebrate the 100 episodes, N-word free. Thank you for listening. You've been an idiot for listening. Good night and good luck, folks. Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.